Hey guys, how's it going? So I want to talk today about how to make FU money with paid advertising. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly the principles, how to go from A to Z, how to scale your paid advertising with your current business that you're running right now. So there's a lot of things here. As you can see, I've been featured here on Entrepreneur for growing a multi-million-dollar empire. I've been featured on Forbes. And in Forbes, we ran a huge business on the beauty industry, helping people grow and expand. And we are featured in Forbes. So I want to show you that to give you some social proof that I've done it and I've been there and I've been in your shoes. And I want to move on to the next steps here. So the first thing is here is when you're running paid advertising, I'm not going to show you how to copy people's stuff. I'm not going to show you how to do the same exact ads that other people are doing. I'm not going to show you how to copy someone's funnel. None of that stuff. Like in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make your own angle. And sorry, guys, my writing is not that great, but we'll make do. The right angle. So it's always about the right angle and the right strategy. So basically, if you have the right angle here, you can then have a profitable campaign doing 5x to 12x ROIs. And really depending on your product, if you're selling an e-commerce product or you're selling a social media marketing product or an info product, all these numbers are going to vary. Really depend on how good the ad is, how good the funnel is, how good the offer is. So a lot of thing is ads sell best when there's a killer offer. So if I have a killer offer, your ads are going to sell better. Ads offer cash. So what is an offer with that? So a lot of people always think like, how can I make my offer better? What is an offer? A lot of people don't understand what an offer is. An offer is what you're giving to the client that is gonna excite them to buy the product. So for example here, let's pretend you have an e-commerce product. I mean, I can talk about other products. Let's talk about e-commerce. If you have an e-commerce product, you can then basically show the benefits of the product and then give them some type of money back guarantee if they don't want it. And then in the ads, like, hey guys, try out my X, Y, and Z products, or I'll give you a full refund for if you don't like it. Or like you don't even have to do it that way. You could say, hey guys, take the 60-day test run, and if you don't like it, keep the product and we'll refund you. There's different ways that you can do that. You would have to come up with the way that, the way it sounds, the way you're doing it. Also in e-commerce, you want to make the product better. You want to make it better than everybody else that you're competing against. So we're going to go into like the info products. The way you're going to do it with the info product is a lot different. I feel like for info products, you're going to basically give them off. Let's pretend somebody's in the divorce nation. They're helping people assemble their marriages again. But there's no offer. It's just like, hey guys, I'm going to show you the 3-step process on how to get your marriage back from A to Z in under 90 days flat. So your offer is going to be, hey guys, I'm going to guarantee that you get your wife back in 30 days. And if I don't help you get your wife back, then we'll send you a full refund. Or like those are just it's more of guarantees, but guarantees could be a little dangerous. I prefer to do more of like giving more value in the product. So value is currency. So value, if you're doing value is basically going to help you, present the product in a better way where basically you can sell it to more people. So if I see my competitors, I'm going to make my value offering a lot better than everybody else. So if I'm selling the info product in the divorce niche, I'm probably going to tell them that I can do it in 30 days instead of them. If let's pretend the competitors do it in 90 days, I can do it in 30 days. But you want to make sure you can give results based on this. You don't want to just, say something. You want to make sure you can produce these results. Because like I said, like I was talking about guarantees a little bit before, which, I'm going to start talking about right now. And I'm going to talk about the offer. Like guarantees are, I consider a slight little bit dangerous because your refund rate definitely goes up a ton more. Like if you're at a 3% refund rate, you might go from a 3% to like a 7% just because you're doing a guarantee, which might not be the best idea. So it's better just to give a better result. So you're telling them I can do something in a flat amount of time, this fast, and then you're going to explain like exactly like, the process of doing it in a better way than the competitors doing it. And that's how you're going to create your value proposition to scale. So if we go on to making ads and doing stuff like that, I'm going to show you guys right now. If we go into finding ads and how we can do our ads, I'm going to scroll through the Facebook news feed and I'm going to look for ads that are going viral. This one right here looks like it's going pretty viral. 2,000 views. It doesn't show the view count, but it shows like 2,000 likes. I'm assuming that it's gonna hit off pretty good.
Want your very own virtual marketing assistant for just $9 an hour? Then you need a doer. Outsource doers.
So for me, what I would do is I would go on a walk and I would whisper in the camera. I'd be like, "Hey, do you want to save your marriage in under 30 days? Well, we can help. Me and Mike came. We have a 3-step process on how to get your marriage back and how to make your wife happy forever." And like something like that. Like add something like catchy. Obviously, I'm not in the niche, so you can add something catchy to get them back. But you're kind of getting inspiration from different videos and kind of making it different in your own unique way. So if you're on a walk, you're doing the whisper and you're kind of giving your own type of way. And then you can see here exactly like what the copy looks like and you can like do something similar. I wouldn't copy the green stuff. I would put like, red check marks instead. You can say, looking to save your divorce. We have a method called the, anti-divorce method, and it's going to help you save your divorce in under 30 days. And then you can go in and write some copy here. But it's kind of like you're getting inspiration from videos and you're kind of like scooping at what other people are doing. And you're not copying, but you're getting inspiration from these individuals. Once you do that and get inspiration from these individuals, you can then launch these campaigns to either Meta, Instagram, or Google, and then get leads with these people. So if I were going to go here and launch an ad, first thing I would work on is the copy. So C for copy. Next thing is the video creative. So I'll put a V here for video creative. Next thing is making sure the funnel is good. These 3 key parts right here, you want to make sure everything is in line and everything is going to be operating efficiently. So for the funnel, you want to make sure that the percentage rate is high enough where ads are converting as well. So for example, if you're an info product and you're selling a high ticket product, you're probably going to want to shoot for 20% and above. Anything above 20% is good. Anything lower than that for the funnel, it probably is not going to be good. For the copy, you then want to write the copy. I would write like 3 different copies and put 3 inside the ad because you want three copies because you can then use that in the under the video, and then basically a Meta or whatever you're using can move it around, swap it around, as well as Google and everything else. The next thing is here is your video. So your video here is I would make a lot of videos. To be honest with you, I'd make 10 to 15 to start. That's just the start. And you know what I like to do here is this is a secret trick that no one likes to do in the beginning, but let's pretend I do 2, 2, 2, 1. So this is 10 ads, right? So number 2 is I'm going to do 2 of the same exact ad, different hook. So like there's going to be 2 different hooks, same body. Does that make sense? So 2 different hooks, same body. Same thing is here. Everything else, you're doing the same thing. So 2 different hooks, same body. And the last one is just going to be just 1 body, 1 hook. And you're going to do that, and that's already going to be 10 ads. You don't have to do 10 different ads. As long as the hook changes a little bit, you can test that out. Because you're going to do, so it was going to be 2 ads, both of them are going to have the same body, 2 different hooks. And you're going to keep doing that for each one. For the funnel, you want to make sure when you launch, you're getting a good lead cost. So what is a good lead cost? It really depends on your industry. What's a good purchase cost? Really depends on your industry, what's going on. I would actually have to diagnose your business and look into what you're selling. Every product is different, and I can tell you all the KPIs that you're supposed to look for and how to track it. Obviously, you could book a call down below and subscribe to me, and we can go over that. I offer like a free one-on-one, and I can give you information and value there. I'm not here to sell you. I'm just here to give value. But that's how what I would do. And you can see, I can give you a database on what you're looking for funnel stats, either if you're e-com or you're running a VSL or you're running a webinar. So these are the stats kind of that what I'd be looking for. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into your spreadsheet here. This is a more advanced, by the way. So there's a lot of advanced methods that you can use as well. So starting your campaigns, optimizing of your leads to start, what I like to do personally, to be honest with you, it's kind of just going off of what I wrote here with the 10 ads, and all of them are different hooks, and some of them have the same buys. So what I like to do is 4 campaigns. So what is 4 campaigns? So I like to make 4 campaigns. Each campaign is going to have 2 to 3 ads inside of it. So, three images and video. So one's gonna have one video, two images, for example. That's just an example. And you're gonna have basically, if you have 4 campaigns, you're gonna have, 2 different interests. So each two campaigns are gonna have one interest for one interest for the other one, and another one's gonna not have a lookalike audience, and another one's gonna have a lookalike audience. Lookalike audiences, you can do many different lookalike audiences. You can find your Instagram followers, your lookalike audiences. That if you have an email list, you can do a lookalike audience, an email list. If you don't have any of this, stick to interest to start. We can start making like lookalike audiences after. And I like to do the 4 campaigns, and then depending on what you're doing, let's pretend you're in the info space and you're in a tight budget, then I would do $50 each campaign. So 4 campaigns, $50 each. And then if you're less conservative, you do $100 each. So I kind of do that if I'm less conservative. So each one. So for example, you'll be spending $200 and then you'll be spending $400 if you're not as conservative. So I like to go all out fast because you have to wait a 4-day window anyways. You can collect data a lot faster by doing that. If the CPL is good, scale. Webinars have different CPLs compared to, B2B. You can have lower than this. I'm just giving examples here. Obviously, you have every product's different. I would have to look at it and see how we can help. But all the numbers can be a little bit different here. You're a very saturated niche. A lot of this can double too as well, like I said. So it all really depends. We use hyros.com, obviously. Hyros.com. You can then basically go and see the number. So I can show you for today how much we made today already. As you can see here, I'm going into my dashboard and I'm saying today, 3/5. This is today. If you look up here, it's March 5th. We've made about $17,000 today already. So I'm showing here, the proof is in the pudding right here. Everything is different depending how you run. You can see my name here in the corner, Kyle Koschel. This is Hyros. I can refresh this as well if you want to see me refresh it. Now look, if I go today, just like I refreshed it, boom, 17,000, as you can see. So, obviously I know what I'm doing. But if you go here, you can use State.io as well. State.io is a cheaper version. Hyros is kind of expensive, obviously, but you can use State.io as well. And, there's definitely a lot of ways that you can go about your funnel, about your e-commerce business or your business generally. Even if you're a service lead gen business, all the metrics are different. I can show you exactly how that works. Every day you're going to check your campaigns, within, 4, 7, 14 days, 30-day time frames. This all has to be explained in one-to-one. You get on call me, I can explain exactly how this works in detail. If the account as a whole is well within metrics, don't touch it. Anything unless you have the campaign widely out of KPI, like 2x everything else, then you can cut the campaign. Ads in general are very weird. When you get stuff working, do not mess with it. So if things are working, don't mess with it. Ads are weird. Every day it's like an auction. So it's up and down every single day. You can have an account as a whole completely, you can have an account as a whole completely within KPI, then cut one underperforming campaign and the whole thing goes sideways. That doesn't always happen, but it could happen. So how to scale your campaigns here. Say you're spending $300 a day now. Let's pretend you're spending $300 a day. You have 3 campaigns all producing. Each one's at $100. You cut some of the videos, some of the pictures. You're going to go to 600 days. So what you're going to do is you're going to duplicate every single one of them at $100. I would actually duplicate them, to be honest with you, in my opinion. If I were to duplicate them, if I were to take them from, let's pretend they're like you're a low budget person, you're $50, I would duplicate it and go to $100. If you're a $100 person, I would duplicate it, go to 150, 200. So it depends how risky you are. If you have more money and you're a bigger business, go bigger. Do 300. But I would, if you do, it really depends on industry, everything like that. Like I said, the main campaigns are producing, duplicate the cheaper one. Let's see here. So what I like to do as well is when I duplicate things, I like to make slight tweaks. So something in the headline, I like to change a word. So if your headline says like, get your next 15 appointments in under 30 days, guaranteed, you can do get your next 10 appointments in the next 20 days, guaranteed. Like change it up a little bit and then change the age by 1, and it's going to restart and really start triggering. If you can do multiple headlines, just add a different headline on top of the one you already have. Kind of like here, like I said before. So yeah, this is like an in-depth training here, like how you can get better at running ads. Obviously, like there's more detail I would have to give you and really show you exactly how to do the process. You're probably testing 1 to 3 campaigns, but what exactly do you try? Here are some easy wins. Copy a winning campaign or ads, same budget or bump it up or dupe it. Same ad, new people, try a fresh audience you haven't tested yet. So another thing too is you can always duplicate your winning campaign in a fresh audience as well, because that creative, which is the video or picture or even the whole thing is already proven. So it might, make results in a different industry. Another thing is here is, you can make another ad in the same audience with a different hook. So the hook is like the same ad recorded again with a different hook that you're recording. You can do the same people, new twist. So tweak the ad, new headline, image, video start, colors, etc. Same person. So new twist. So there just be a twist as in like you can like make the copy a little bit different. You can even plug it into Chat GP. Make, hey, Chat GP, make this a converting high viral script. I want to see you, make this better. And you can do that, and then ChatGPT rewrite it, and you rewrite on top of ChatGPT and make it better. Scale what's working already. Always do different angles, different hooks, maybe a different color. If it's the same ad, maybe tweak the colors and make it more vibrant. You can test. There's so many things to test, and I know it's a lot of stuff. And then on top of that, I would never work with an agency, guys. I never work with an agency. I've worked with tried and worked with many agencies that you can't produce results. Always have like an in-house person or do it yourself, depending on your revenue levels. But yeah, that's kind of like what I would do if I were in your shoes. Obviously, if I said, if you need help on this, make sure you subscribe, message me on Instagram or click the link below in the bio somewhere here if you see the link there and book a call and we can chat soon. Thank you guys.